What are some great examples of the Streisand Effect? Besides Amy Challoner, the Church of Scientology tried to get videos of Tom Cruise speaking about Scientology removed from the internet, and it led to a massive protest against Scientology in 2008. Edit name. Massive protest against Scientology in 2008. You forgot the best part. It was a massive protest against Scientology. Orchestrated by 4chan. It was utter chaos. Scientology had to unplug their fax machines because they just kept spewing black pages to waste toner. Their headquarters was besieged by a crowd of neckbeards in Guy Fawkes masks with boomboxes rickrolling the cult non-stop. A mad lad anon in NYC stripped to just his underpants, covered himself in Vaseline and donated pubes, and streaked through the Scientology offices. They didn't catch him because he was too slippery. When Reddit protects people who support and shield child predators. Reddit is supporting and shielding child predators. The pretext of doxing is bullspeep. The person is a politician and therefore a public figure. The doxing was a random mention of said politician's name in a news article. Since Reddit is actively banning people for mentioning it, I guess at least Reddit cannot claim it is unaware. Today I learned who Amy Challoner is. I think this entire thread was subtly created as a means to get this entire story out for those out of the loop. So do I get banned from mentioning Amy Challoner? Edit Amy Challoner is her actual name. Sorry about that. Wouldn't want to be spared for a simple misspelling. There was a subreddit calling for their ban. It's banned. Now. Edit. r/Amy_Challoner_ban. I have had this account for 5 years. If I get banned for calling out a pedo, then so freaking be it. Your boos mean nothing. Admins. I've seen what makes you cheer. Thanks for helping me learn about Amy Challoner through Streisand Effect. Would never have known she existed if it hadn't been for the events the past 48 hours. What an absolute speep show. TLDR. Amy Challoner deleting threads that bring up the fact her father is a pedophile and abused children when she was in the house at the same time. Wow. Amy Challoner sounds like a real piece of speep. This is a reverse example of the Streisand Effect, or, if not reverse, at least a would-be example that was smartly blocked. But Disney chose to ignore Escape from Tomorrow, a film shot in Disneyland, rather than pursue legal action against the filmmakers. My guess is that Randy Moore, the film director, was probably banking on viral headlines of Disney sues filmmaker for shooting anti-Disney film inside of park that would end up generating huge interest in the movie and making him famous. Instead, Disney seemed to have foresaw the Streisand Effect that would have occurred and did the right thing for themselves by not turning it into a big story. Sci-Hub. It's a site where you can request journal articles that are behind paywalls. They have credentials to get them for you and then in turn give them to you. UK police issued a statement that using it was illegal, and I doubt many people even knew it existed. Ryan Giggs and the Super Injection, a Premier League footballer in the UK, tried to stop his extramarital affair from being leaked in the press. It had the opposite effect as everyone took to social media trying to guess who the footballer was. This entire question seems like it was made for Amy Challoner. It's kinda like the SpongeBob theme. Who's an apologetic pedophile? Amy Challoner. Go ahead and finish the song for those of us who don't know who she is. Who was the feephole who headbutted the waiter then got his ass handed to him? I know it's 3 names. Or something like that. See below. It seems like it's happening right now. With a certain someone removing any post mentioning their name. Oh, speep. You mean Amy Challoner? The pedophile supporter? Probably Amy Challoner abusing her position as an admin at Reddit to nuke external posts which mention the fact she employed her father after he was arrested for raping and torturing a 10-year-old girl in the attic of their shared home, which she lived in at the time. Not to mention Reddit's subsequent facilitation and defense of this. Pretty good example. This was the original article which links to were removed. It's all the more relevant for a Streisand Effect example as the article is not even about Challoner and only mentions her in passing. Man, I feel bad for anyone whose actual name is Amy Challoner. In case you didn't know, the human piece of garbage everyone's talking about's name is similar, but everyone is spelling her name wrong on purpose so their posts don't get deleted. Amy Challoner. The UK politician who now works at Reddit and tried to ban mentions of her name on Reddit, which resulted in people like me, someone who knows jack's beep about UK politics, learning she is a pedophile supporter. Undefined. In case anyone was wondering, that's not her last name, swap the L and N's, but maybe that was done intentionally so as to not get this removed. Beyoncé not wanting that terrible picture of her to be shared. Brock Turner trying to cover up the rape that he committed.